Apparently, pine resin makes a lovely salve, so I drove 100 kilometers to the only stand of red pines in my corner of the world to try and find some. And I came pretty close to completely failing. I mean, some of that might be my fault, since I got distracted by some juniper bushes. But have you smelled juniper in the springtime? If I could bottle the scents of damp earth, sunbeams, and new growth, I would, but infusing these needles in oil is as close as I'm gonna get for now. Honestly, I've been feeling restless and unmotivated at home lately, so I ditched my messy house to spend some time in the forest. Oh, and here I'm gathering some newly sprung spruce tips as well. These woods are kind of special because they are rooted in soil that used to be islands on an ancient glacial lake. That means that trees that don't usually grow in these parts grow right here, on these sandy hills that bear the traces of our last ice age. The thing is, I came here for the pines, and after all this wandering, I had only found a couple of tiny nubs of resin. That is, until I saw this. The Holy Grail. It was not the simplest to get at, but the best things in life rarely are. Look, pure gold. Back at home, I stuffed all the evergreen needles into jars and covered them in oil so the scent would infuse into it. Then I poured almond oil in with the pine resin, and whoops, that was way too much, so later I took some out. That's why, when I come back in the next clip, you'll see that there's a lot less oil in the jar. So it's been a week or so, and I'd like to start trying to make something. Ooh, that smells good. It smells like fresh and like almost sharply kind of piney. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a pine salve today because these, I think the longer you sit them, just the better they get. I've put almond oil on all of them, and oh yeah, that smells just like a walk in the forest already. But I'm gonna leave these to sit and get stronger and stronger and hopefully make a body butter that smells just intensely foresty sometime before the winter. But let's get started with this. It's not quite dissolved, these pine resin bits, so I'm gonna put it on a double boiler and melt them up. Now that it's simmered for an hour or so and all dissolved, and also my house smells amazing, I'm gonna add some beeswax to make it more solid. I love this big chunk. I just got it from a friend who's a beekeeper, but let's use the little crumbs so they melt easier. I'm also maybe gonna add some coconut oil since I like that on my skin. So, since I don't really follow recipes very well, I usually just use a cold glass of water to dip the spoon in and see what kind of consistency I'm ending up with. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Huh. But that already is feeling really, really lovely, actually. Huh. Wonderful. Oh. The combination of pine and beeswax means that this salve smells so dreamy. And it's said, not only does pine resin smell so good, it also helps to soothe and heal skin.